Two Nairobi residents have filed a court case seeking to have a cooperation agreement signed yesterday between the Nairobi County government and the national government declared unconstitutional and quashed in its entirety. The two petitioners argued that the partnership violates several constitutional provisions and is therefore illegal amid growing public backlash. This, even as a section of Nairobi legislators dismissed the cooperation, accusing Governor Johnson Sakaja of failing to discharge his responsibilities as the head of the county. Here is David Mudhoka with that report.
The two petitioners, Bernard Peter and Christine Gathoni, contend that the agreement, which hands the national government a role in several county functions like water distribution, waste collection and road maintenance, seriously breaches the Constitution. Among the reasons cited in their petition is that, although the agreement states it does not constitute a transfer of functions, its structure places devolved functions under joint governance dominated by national executive officials. The petitioners further claim the agreement was executed without prior meaningful public participation. No evidence exists of public forums, notices, memoranda, or participation reports prior to execution. They also highlight that the agreement was not presented to the Nairobi County Assembly for discussion or approval, nor the Senate, putting public funds at the risk of unconstitutional use. In summary, they want the courts to declare that the agreement undermines the constitutional structure and devolution of power, order its full cancellation, and bar the respondents from implementing it entirely. The High Court has agreed to hear the case urgently, setting March 16th as the start date for hearings. Meanwhile, a section of leaders from Nairobi have poked holes on the deal, along with the actions of Sakaja and President Ruto.
In fact, you are not supposed to be told whether Sakaja is incompetent. A person who cannot find a mechanism to negotiate with the KBRC, and the way that he can approach that kind of negotiation is by dumping waste at the KBRC gates. This tells you the man is totally incompetent. Number two, another day he was going around with the head of state. He was asking for a machine to cook chapatis. Has he done everything else? And what is remaining is chapati to serve the Nairobians. This tells you the man is empty.
Nairobians are mourning because of your incompetence. You've let us down, and the national government, you are also very incompetent. So an incompetent body taking over another incompetent body in the name of delivering. What a shame. This is a race of two pygmies competing on who is taller than the other.
The right thing to do would have been to tell the public, the people of Nairobi and the County Assembly and the Senate, that we are anticipating getting into this, agreement, and have people input into those discussions that you're having, and then reach a final document, then you sign. But for them to have been sitting in a corner somewhere hiding, having this conversation, then we're just told there's a signing ceremony tomorrow. It's like you are being told to come to a wedding ceremony, but the parents will meet next week to discuss whether they consent that their children should be married. It's ridiculous.
On the other hand, Governor Sakaja and President Ruto have staunchly defended the new partnership.
Mimi sijapeana mamlaka yoyote kwingine. Mimi nashirikiana na rais. Tushirikiane ama tuachane. Tufanye kazi pamoja ama tuachane.
Kuna watu wanajaribu kumtishia huyu gavana ati hand over Nairobi. Mimi nataka niwaambie bwana, hakuna Nairobi imekuwa handed over. Mimi niko na kazi ya kutosha ya kufanya ya national. Ile tumefanya ni ushirikiano tuweze kujenga city yetu.
As the new partnership between City Hall and State House continues to elicit debate, questions now linger over whether it will bring any change and what kind of change that will be, with 18 months left to the next general election. David Mudhoka, NTV, Nairobi.